Now you see the museum on your left-hand side.
They come from across the country. Enthusiastic, but few. Admirers of Robert Green Ingersoll. During America's Gilded Age, a name known to all, today nearly forgotten. You're about to learn why. Welcome to the birthplace of Robert Green Ingersoll, the most remarkable American most people never heard of. Warrior, attorney, speechmaker, champion of family life, reformer. Some called him America's conscience, some called him its curse. His story starts here. Robert Green Ingersoll was born in this house on August 11, 1833. His father's sermons were often too fiery for his congregations. The family moved frequently, leaving Dresden just 4 months after Robert was born. By his teens, Robert was in Waukesha, Wisconsin. There he discovered Robert Burns, whose poetry would inspire his own bold style. Robert Ingersoll learned law. He built a practice in Peoria and a reputation as an electrifying speaker. When the Civil War erupted, Ingersoll raised the 11th Illinois Cavalry, which he led in the battles of Shiloh and Corinth. Late in 1862, Colonel Ingersoll was captured by Confederate forces under General Nathan Bedford Forrest. Paroled in 1863, Ingersoll left the Army, gaining attention as a civilian speechmaker for the Union cause.
There will be no more slavery. On the old flag, in every fold and in every star, will be liberty for all and equality before the law. The grand people are marching forward, and they will not pause until the earth is without a slave and without a throne.
Ingersoll's fame grew. He became Attorney General of Illinois. When the GOP was the party of Lincoln, Ingersoll gave a passionate speech urging the 1876 Republican Convention to nominate James G. Blaine for president. The convention chose Rutherford B. Hayes instead, but Ingersoll's speech for Blaine won national acclaim. Blaine would be known ever after as the Plumed Knight, the title Ingersoll gave him in 1876. In the golden age of American oratory, Ingersoll was the nation's best recognized and most fearless public speaker.
No necessity of bread or roof or raiment shall ever put a padlock on my lips.
Ingersoll spoke all over America, to more than 1,000 audiences, and to audiences of thousands. Reading his speeches today is a pale shadow of what it must have been to hear Ingersoll deliver them, an experience after which Mark Twain declared,
"Lord, what an organ is human speech when it is employed by a master."
Still, to read Ingersoll is to be astonished at how far and on how many issues he stood decades ahead of his time.
Science, the only possible savior of mankind, must put it in the power of woman to decide for herself whether she will or will not become a mother.
Yet Ingersoll was always in demand as a GOP campaign speechmaker. From Grant to McKinley, no Republican for whom Ingersoll did not campaign attained the White House. Yet none of the presidents he helped to elect rewarded him with a political appointment. Why?
Happiness is the only good, reason the only torch, justice the only worship, humanity the only religion, and love the only priest.
Ingersoll rejected Orthodox Christianity and its dogma of eternal punishment. He was called the Great Agnostic.
I am not trying to destroy another world. I'm trying to prevent the theologians from destroying this one.
Ingersoll debated believers on the platform and in print. His opponents included English Prime Minister William Gladstone and New Mexico Governor Lew Wallace, who answered Ingersoll's agnosticism by writing the epic religious novel Ben-Hur. 22 miles south of Dresden, at an 1878 Freethought conference in Watkins Glen, New York, atheist publisher D.M. Bennett was arrested for selling forbidden literature by agents of moral crusader Anthony Comstock. This triggered events that ended in Bennett's imprisonment. Ingersoll vigorously lobbied then-President Hayes to pardon Bennett, though without success. But Robert Green Ingersoll always succeeded in attracting the public. Over some 30 years of public life, he made numerous national tours, delivering more than 1,200 lectures on free thought, reform, politics, and the arts. A single appearance in Chicago drew 50,000 people.